Hello everyone, I'm the Solar Gamer, and welcome back to Kerbal Space program, The Space Race. I feel like a broken record saying this, but I do apologize for the lack of Space Race videos. I underestimated this part of the race. When we actually hit rockets, it was easy at first, and now it just seems like a pain in the butt. I'm spending a lot more time on research than I am giving you guys content, and I apologize for that, but rockets are so hard to deal with deadly re-entry and a budget. Okay, the budget's the only thing really killing me here, because I need to recycle it at the end of it, or else I lose a crap load of money. In fact, once we get to the 3-meter parts, I am literally going to spend more than I'm going to get in the reward, and I gotta hope that it comes down safely. So, I think we underestimated this part of the race as a whole with our budget. The rewards should be a little bit higher, and we shouldn't be playing on, like, medium or whatever we're playing on. I don't know, whatever. Yeah, so we are ready to go here. Last mission, we put the EITS around Kerbin, the eye in the sky, and it tracked an unknown object in the North Pole, and also something in the desert. So we're gonna have to check that out and see what's going on. Alright, so let's get into it, see what the missions are. Okay, so I made a mistake last episode. The insurance actually was taken out, but I could recycle it afterwards. So, anyways, all of that aside, this is our current budget, $304,000. I did the math correctly, so it's not, you know, cheating. I added back in the crew insurance and all that, and this is what I came out to. So this is what we should have had at the end of last episode, so I do apologize for that, but we have it all straight out now. Okay, so we're in our missions. We see that we have a couple that we can do here, but we can also scroll down and we have a couple more down here. So, oh, this one we already did. Yes, mission already finished. So we have Operation Polar Bear. Huh. Okay, let's see what this is all about.
Now that we have a location on that object in the North Pole, we need you to fly there. We have outfitted the Solar Eagle with the necessary equipment needed for this mission. We need solid proof of what this object is. Report back home once you identify it.
Alright, we're gonna get 60,000 coins. And this is... oh, we need the spaceplane hangar. The Solar Eagle is our jet. So let's select that, minimize that, and go back, and come into the spaceplane hangar. Okay. So, this mission should... yeah, still selected. So, they've outfitted the Solar Eagle. I'm guessing it's the Explorer, because that's the only thing that's new. Alright, let's see what's new on this craft here. Okay, we've got some cameras. So, obviously they want us to document this. That's interesting. Okay, hang on. We also have a radar dish, probably to help us communicate with home base. So, that'll connect up to the solar comm that's up in space. And we should be able to contact the base once we get there, so that's cool. That looks like it's pretty much it, besides this laser-guided system here. And the only reason why I'm using this laser system is to keep us heading in the right direction. Let me, how much is this? About 23,000 coins. Yeah, that's fine. Okay, so here we are, and this laser system is pretty much just Mechjeb, except it's much better than the Mechjeb. For flying planes, because this is actually... now let's start this up. Go to... subsystems. Get rid of this. Open that. Okay, so this is basically laser-guided flight, and the only reason why I'm using this is to fly in a straight line, or, you know, over to where our target is. It's just to save me time so I can, you know, get up and go do stuff around the house. Okay, so we're gonna select a spot on the map. Alright, now let's... see, where did we see this target? We saw it somewhere over here. Correct? Yeah, it was somewhere over here. So let's get real down close here. In fact, what we could do, right? Let's just put on the parking brakes. Where is our eye in the sky? Way down here. That's not going to help us. So let's stage this. We're going to be... oh, wait, no, it's 72,000. Oh, the crew insurance. Ah, you know. All right, well. Crazy. Whoa. That actually didn't stage. All right, I'll deduct that later. I can't be bothered with it right now. I'm all done with goddamn mission controller being so messed up. So, alright, I'll fix that later. Whoa there, Nelly. Slow it down. Slow it down. Wait, why is it... very hard to control. Oh, there we go. Okay, it's just because I had this on. Alright, so we're going to fly to the coordinates that are marked. And, let's see, we're going to go up to about 5,500. That'll set the pitch, and now we're good to go. And, of course, with FAR, it is very, very shaky. So don't mind that at the moment. But I can technically show you these cameras right now. Kind of. Now, they move just like that robotic arm that we had. You know, with these little configurations over here. But we can get really, really close to things. So, this is our... When we were using the spy planes, this should have been the camera we used. But we didn't have that technology back then. So, it seems like we're slowing down. Doesn't it? Very, very interesting. Now, that's a cool shot. Of the vectoring engine. Alright, head back out this way. Good. Get away. Okay. Mission's completed, and yet I don't get a finished mission button. You know what? Screw it. I'll calculate all the costs at the end of this, because this is mission controller. That's just mission controller. Alright, whatever. It's completed. Quick update, because I thought about it. Crew Manifest is actually not working for me at the moment, so I didn't forget to put somebody's name on this. Crew Manifest won't work, and I don't know why. It might be incompatible with a mod that I have. I don't know, but it's just not working. So I do apologize for that, but, you know, this time I remembered, but it just didn't work. So I do apologize for that. The reason why the shaking stopped was because I actually took it off of this automatic pitch, and I just adjusted the trim so that it literally, it flies straight. Well, with the pitch doesn't really matter because it goes up and then it comes back down. It goes up, so it fluctuates, but it fluctuates in a controlled manner, which is really cool because this plane is pretty aerodynamic. I mean, this thing flies really good. So I just took off the automatic pitch and it's flying straight with the trim. So, yeah, that's what's going on. And we are about halfway there from where we started. Yep, so we only used about 120 liters of fuel, so it's not that much. So I suspect that will probably be around 700 by the time we land, which, you know, that's really, really nice. Yep, so I will cut back to it when we are closer. Okay, so we're now in the Arctic, and I think I underestimated the landing conditions of this area. Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to do it. If it's as bumpy as it looks, it's going to be impossible. Especially if it's on that hill or something. We have 34 meters till we get to the target. It's right over here. So I'm going to disengage the laser system. We are now in full control again. We should be like right on top of it. And I do not see it. Yeah, we literally should be right on top of it. Why don't I see it? Oh, no, I do. It's right down there. Alright, hang on. We gotta take this thing down. And I lost it. Okay, so let's reduce our speed. I kind of lost it. I don't know where it went. But once we get down here, we should be able to see it a little bit better. Yeah, so I'm going to come from up here, and then we're going to drop our speed down. Let's kill our trim. Yeah, it's right there. Alright, I see it. I'm noticing a lot of pine trees. Something I didn't know was a feature before. Alright, you know what? Let's just put her down right in front of it here. I should have added air brakes, but I never did. Okay, that hill is actually going to be a very, very big problem. Come on, we have to land now. Nope, nope, get your nose down. Oh, you better stop. Holy crap. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna slowly move our way up here. Alright, where is this object? I know it was around here somewhere. Oh, okay. We're heading straight for it. Okay, so we have around 739 liters of fuel remaining. So it wasn't that bad of a flight at all. What in the hell? Okay, so let's see if we could possibly, I don't know, change our direction here so we can get in front of this thing. I am going to get out and inspect it with myself, but I want to get this plane closer. Perfect. Shut down the engines, because they are so annoying. Alright, let down the ladder. Take off. Physical time warp, of course. And Obley, because crew manifest wasn't working, why don't you go inspect this object? This is definitely some sort of alien craft here. It looks like a saucer. Oh, we can climb up it. Hello? Anyone home? Well, I guess not. We're gonna have to let the scientists look into this, but this is very interesting. I've never seen it before. Okay, so we're told to report back home, so let's get back into the Solar Explorer. Ugh, what a nice jump. Alright, yeah, get back into the Solar Explorer, lift up the antenna, and see if we can talk to the eye in the sky so it can transmit back home. Also, we need pictures, so we'll take pictures with the cameras. Okay, turn you all the way over here to look at this craft, which we do not have a good angle of picture taking because, well, the sun is over there. Alright, we don't really have much time, so let's just snap a couple pictures. Very good. Alright, now let's set up the transmission comtech satellite dish. Very nice. That is now transmitting. How much time do we have? Ooh, I'd say maybe 5 minutes-ish? Something like that. Alright, let's try contacting back at home here. This is the Solar Eagle Mark I Explorer. We have found the crashed ship. It is, well, it's a ship. Yeah, it's not an object, it's an actual alien ship. It was not made by anything on this planet, I can guarantee that much. So, is anybody there? Because this is an amazing find.
Yep, we're here. Did you say an alien craft?
Yeah, I did, actually. It's very, very alien. In fact, it's a saucer. It's a very, very big saucer. So far, I don't see an entrance on it. I had Obley come out and check it, but I don't actually see a way in. So, we might need to bring out some people to check this out.
Roger that. We'll send a crew to your position ASAP.
Alright, sounds good. I'm coming back home. Alright, so let's put down the dish. And you know what? I'm not gonna actually bring this back. Well, I'm gonna bring it back home. I am just gonna recycle it here. Because, well, we can. That's 70,000 on top of, well, this. And again, this mission is messed up. It's not giving me the right thing. So I'm going to go in, deduct our launch cost, add our rewards, and we can just add this. Did that add it? Okay. No, it did not actually add that. So everything's screwed up with that mission. I might have done something wrong. Either way, there we go. We found out that it was an actual alien craft, which is very, very, very cool. So they're going to send out a team out there to analyze it a little bit more, and we'll see what comes of that a little bit later. Okay, we are back in the VAB, and it's been a while, so I think we may have another mission for us. Okay, yeah, so I changed the budget. We are now at 410,000 coins, which is amazing. We have a lot more room to screw up. Not that we're going to. Anyways, space race. Let's see here. Dark side of the moon.
The discovery of the crashed craft in the Arctic is frightening and also very intriguing. We can now confirm that we are not alone in this universe. The scientists are currently at the site analyzing the craft. The only thing we have uncovered so far is that the craft seems to be sending a signal to our moon south pole. We have no idea what it is transmitting to, however. I need you to build a probe capable of traveling to the moon and also looking at its surface. We need to know what's going on.
Okay. Looks like we have some problems. It is transmitting a signal to the moon's south pole. Okay, so we're gonna need a polar orbit, obviously, and I do have a craft. Okay, so this is the Solar Lunar Explorer. Now, this isn't a camera, and the reason for this is because, well, it's transmitting the signal. So we want to know where that signal is going to, so we need to track that signal. So we're gonna bring down this dish over to the moon and see what's going on. Now, this is going to be a joint mission in which, in some point in the future, bring over the camera that's circling Kerbin and go to the moon as well with that. So, eventually, these two will be in sync in a polar orbit, and we'll be able to see what's exactly going on over there. But currently, you know, because of the object in the desert as well, we are not going to move that camera. So, until we figure out what that is, we're just going to do it this way. Okay, so this one does have Flight Engineer on it, just for the sake of, you know, efficiency, seeing what we have here. Now, instead of the other rocket designs, this one actually has 4 solid rocket boosters on it. So it is going to be a lot faster. Not only that, but it's going to get to a higher altitude as well. So let's launch it. Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Alright, we'll start heading towards that marker there. Now, considering this is a much faster vehicle, we do have to watch our apoapsis to make sure that we don't go over 70,000. I want this to be very efficient. Now, this thing is actually very hard to control here. Considering it has rocket fuel, it's not very compliant. Alright. Oh, you are really a pain in the butt. Okay, that's fine for now. Let's quickly create this maneuver. We will be ditching this rocket just before it has, you know, a little bit of fuel. Oh, come on. What is this? Okay, we have to start burning now, so come on. Get up there. So once this is done, we should be alright. I'm just going to watch our fuel here. Make sure that we have at least 50... No. I'd say 100 left. So we want to get as far as possible with this rocket, and then have 100 left to, you know, come back in. Now, the satellite actually does have an engine on it itself. The only problem is that it doesn't have enough thrust to do things quickly. So technically, I mean, we could do it that way, but it's not going to be that efficient. So like I said, about when we hit 100, I will stop it, and then the rest will be the probe. And that's fine. No, actually, no, we can go a little bit more. We'll go to about 50. Okay, good enough. Let's get back over here. Separate. And now we're on the probe. Now this is going to be a big pain in the butt, because it's a 7-minute burn, and it wants to drift up or down, depending on where this this docking port is. And there is a docking port there for a reason, so we'll get to that later. We might as well just open up our antennas and turn on the lights. The lights are blue this time because, well, I want to change it up a bit. And blue is really, really cool looking. Our other satellite is red. So I think each one we launch will be a different color just because, you know, it makes it more interesting. Okay, now we're getting really, really close here. We're just going to slow it down just a bit. Just because I don't want to overshoot here. Or I want to fine-tune my periapsis with the, well, with the moon. So I want to slow it down. I'm actually going to shoot past it for a second. Because I want my periapsis to come out on the right side here. There we go. About 6,000 meters just above. So this is what we're going to do. Now that we have this, we're going to go to the periapsis. And we're going to bring it down all the way. So the periapsis is at 4,000. That's at, whoa, way too high. Okay, so the burn's going to be about 3 minutes. So we'll have to wait 13 hours till we get over there, though. So let's head towards this marker. And then fast forward. I'm actually going to start at 4 minutes. Only because this thing likes to screw up sometimes. So, alright, we have a disco rave on our satellite right now. Actually, you know what? I'm going to correct this. Because apparently our periapsis is different for some reason. That looks about right. We're at about... Yeah, see, now it's upside down. Hang on. Actually, you know what? I'm thinking that's probably going to be fine. 48,000, 55,000. Yeah, that's probably going to be fine. We do have to start burning very, very shortly. But that will put us perfectly in a polar orbit. And we'll start now. Okay, so what I've done is I've actually brought it down to around 31,000. So I basically just continued onward, and we have a polar orbit. The only problem is that, well, one side's at 31,000 and the other side is at 175. So that's not going to work for me. So we only have 4 liters of fuel left, which is very, very nerve-wracking. But we have to bring this down enough. So that's what this last maneuver node's going to do. It's going to hopefully bring it down enough. I'm just hoping we have the fuel for this. Because I was not expecting it to be this... I wasn't expecting the dramatic loss of fuel. I really wasn't. So we're going to bring it down to about 21 seconds. And then we're going to start burning. Hopefully we have enough fuel for this. I am not too certain about it. But we'll see. Alright, that's pretty much perfect. We have 31,000 meters and 32,000 meters. We are in a perfect orbit, and it will accept that. But again, it's not giving me an end mission thing. Why in the hell is it not doing that? Oh, this is frustrating. Okay, well, I'll just add the 80,000 onto it. Jeez Louise. The lights are on. And they're... What the hell is going on? Okay, it looks like one of the lights has malfunctioned. And... Oh, come on. Boy. Well, that's alright. All we really need is this array here. Face down. Yes, that's what we wanted. Wow, we really have, like, no fuel left, huh? Phew. Alright, well, anyways, where are we? We have to go all the way around. It's on the South Pole before we really ever get to see anything, so... Now, this isn't a camera, obviously, but, you know, the signal will be able to pick up readings. Okay, we're passing over the center of the moon, which should be right there. Okay, we are picking up a signal, although we're going to need the camera over here to actually see exactly what's going on. So after we deal with those objects in the desert, we will move that camera out to this site and see if we can see anything. Because right now, it's just bouncing off of whatever it is, and it's pinging back to us, so we don't know exactly what it is, because we can't see that far. So, that's going to be it. I hope you all enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and stay tuned for more.